Happy Saturday, my lights. How's everybody doing today? We're going to get started on today's reading. Two cards that jumped out of the deck are somebody's making a foolish decision this morning, meaning that you might be rushing something before you completely understand it. All right, let's get started on today's video. I don't know what's with this lately. I'm forgetting to take my stones out here. These stones and crystals help me connect to the energies that I'm connecting to in the public readings. That's what we're doing here, guys. So let's see if I connect with you today. All right, first card up is intuition. Okay, so we're looking at this masculine here, this emperor. This is somebody who's older, more mature, successful in life, taking care of your family. I'm seeing that you are intuitive. You're an old soul, okay? So you've reincarnated to this earth many, many, many times, and you're also receiving messages. I don't know if you're aware, if you're conscious of these messages, because they're coming from the other side. All right, and also I'm seeing that you are going through some type of life event right now, like a huge change. Okay, this is an indication that you are going to have a new start in life, a new beginning. All right, so let's continue. And if this is you, by the way, can you comment below the video, please? All right, so here I'm seeing, all right, so what I'm hearing is there's a lot of you going through these moments of despair, possibly feeling alone, and I'm seeing movement with this. I'm seeing you moving past this, Aquarius, and moving into a new time where you're going to be very happy. You're going to have the things that you've always wanted, things that you've dreamt about, wanted, thought about, fantasized about. They're coming to fruition for you. And one of the bigger ones that is coming in is regarding finances. This is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, this is also someone who might be persistently trying to improve their finances right now, and it looks like it's going to happen for you. Okay, there is already movement with this. So let's continue. Yeah, they're showing me this big opportunity here for many of you, if not all of you. This opportunity that's coming in is financial and is going to help balance everything out in your life, pretty much, okay? So this will be a thing of the past, Aquarius, okay? I keep seeing this lately. Okay, the stuckness, the despair, the sleeplessness, the feeling of, the shit's gonna hit the fan, all of those negative emotions are going to go away once this opportunity comes in. It's a financial opportunity. It's a new financial beginning. It could also represent for a lot of you a new job. So if you've put feelers out, those of you who are looking for a new job, this is a very good omen. Okay, and this is also about security and prosperity. So all good things we want to hear this morning coming in for my beautiful AQUAS. All right, now I'm seeing a victory for my loves. I'm seeing a victory. I'm seeing... Okay, so this is specific. This is for someone who it looks like you moved toward something that you were very spontaneous with and didn't take your time with. All right, and it turned on you. It turned out to be some kind of deceit. Okay, guys, we can't be trusting right now, especially while we're in the spiritual war. There's a lot of beautiful lights out there. There's also a lot of dark people out there right now. We're in this war. It's a literal war that we're in, guys. So most of the negativity has been dealt with, okay? There's still some of it there that is circling the drain right now, and they're looking to latch on to anything or anyone that will keep them here and keep them, around. So it looks to me like this is what some of you have experienced, okay, with the deceit. Negative beings or people that are vibrating really low and have not learned their lessons yet. Guys, we're going into this time now where we have to, we don't have to, but if you want to move into this timeline where we're going to be just experiencing unconditional love for one another, helping one another, and our emotions are just going to be happy ones, and we're not going to be dealing with this anymore. If you want to get to that place, we have to be the light for the third dimensionals, meaning, they're going to be needing our help. We were once here in the beginning when we first started to reincarnate, guys. We were here. We were one of them. So we kind of need to help them if we can. We're not going to try to wake them up anymore. Those that don't want to wake up may never wake up, or they will wake up in their own time. But this is something that a lot of you have gone through with the deceit, and I'm seeing you're moving into this new place, this new, they're saying you're the star, Aquarius, and to start becoming very open to receive what is coming for you in this new timeline, it looks like. Okay, there's going to be a victory in this new timeline. So we're moving toward this. All right, so that is good news. Just keep it positive. Keep yourself away from the negativity, guys. Keep moving. All right, I'm seeing some conflict here, but you guys are able to manifest now. You're able to we have the manifestation card in between the conflict and the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling your life, maintaining things, trying to balance things. Then with this manifestation card and your powers, you're going to manifest in this good news around money and love. Money and love, they often go hand in hand. This is the fifth dimension, okay? The money is coming from this biblical time and this gift from God, I'm going to call it, okay? This is a biblical gift coming into each and every one of us as we talk about. And I feel like we're closer than we've ever been to this, guys. It could be any day or any week now. All right, and here I'm seeing this feminine. You're going through something which ended. It looked like you wanted this to end, whatever it was, and you are an empath. And you're working really hard on something that you don't quite have a handle on yet. There's some confusion here about what you're working on. And just tap into your own intuitiveness regarding this. And this will clear up for you because you are very intuitive. I'm speaking to a feminine who just ended something or is going through some type of ending. There's something you want, and you're working really hard to get it, but you're still needing some clarification on this. If this is you, please comment below. And here I'm seeing some stuckness around money, guys, and a choice. Somebody's making a choice regarding their money right now, and making the right choice is going to be your justice. It's in connection with this King of Cups. So if this is resonating with someone, make the choice where the connection is going to be with this King of Cups. That's going to be your justice, okay? And it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. Something you guys have been waiting for a long time. Yeah, you're waiting for change. You guys are feeling, some of you anyway, feeling left out in the cold, feeling judged even. You might even be paranoid about things, guys, just waiting for the shoe to drop all the time, feeling you're in this perpetual state of sadness. If this is resonating with you and you've been waiting on a change for a really long time, and I talk about this now in a lot of readings because a lot of you seem to be stuck here. All right, you're stuck here, and this is what you're going to do to change it. All right, all this is you not having an understanding of how to change it. Okay, because this is almost not even your fault. We've been bamboozled into thinking that I don't know what. Okay, I can't even think clearly enough to explain this, but this is like some kind of Disneyland wish where people are sitting around. They've got no action in their life. They're not doing anything. Things aren't working the way that they are. So your whole life is basically set up. It might be that you're around negative people. It might be that you're around negative things. You might be using, you might be drinking, whatever. You might be hanging out with the wrong crowd. So things are in your life, negative, all negative things. That would explain all of this, right? Look at this, guys. I mean, if this is you, you've come to the right place, because I'm going to show you right here and now how to change your life and start being happy and start feeling better and start having magnificent, wonderful things happening to you in your life instead of this. Sadness, all right? This is attributed to you're not in a state of gratefulness, okay? And being judged and left out in the cold. All right. You may even be in a situation where you're not working. Maybe you don't want to work because you're so depressed. And you're telling yourself there's no jobs, there's nothing. All right. This doesn't have to be a part of this scenario, but I'm trying to include all of you that are going through this. And if this is you, the things that you've been wanting for a long time are not accessible to you. Why? Because of everything I just explained to you. All right. So, there is action needed to change this. I am going to go into the deck, the gratitude deck for you. Okay. And ask Spirit for some answers, but I'm also going to help you here. You need to get in a state of gratefulness. You see this card? This is somebody looking down at 3 spilled cups in front of them and not noticing the 2 full ones behind them. All right? State of gratefulness. Also, you are not completely aware of what you're doing, where you're heading, where you've come from. So it's very important that you start spending some time alone in the quiet and thinking, don't be scrolling through your phone. Don't be looking at, having white noise in the background, because this prevents you from thinking. All right. It's a distraction, and it was done purposely. All these things are done purposely to make you a non-thinking human being who is easily manipulated. Okay. So let's go into this deck and find out. And again, you need to start getting away from the negativity. If you don't know how to do it, you can start off slowly. Stop whoever's in your life that is negative, judging you, or just a bad influence, putting you down. You can do it slowly if you feel the need to do it that way, or you can just cut these people off and change your phone number if you need to. Stay away from these people. Start not taking their calls every day. Don't call them as much. Make excuses. Say you have a job now, you're busy, you're helping someone out. Whatever you have to do. All right, so let's ask Spirit about gratitude, guys. What can gratitude do for people who feel like they're drowning? And the last thing I want to say before we go into the deck is you have to create action. You are sitting there saying, when is my life going to change? Your life is not going to change until you put something in action to change it. All right, because you are the only one who is in control of your life. All right, there's not some magical fairy that's going to come and wave a magic wand and help you. Suddenly you're going to wake up tomorrow and all positive people are going to be in your life and this beautiful job is going to be waiting for you. These are things you must do yourself and get yourself. Okay, so the first card that we're getting ready to choose here is about stillness, okay? And I just told you it's very important for you to spend quiet time to get your life together, people, if that's what need be. All right, it's very important to get your brain thinking about what's going to make you happy. What are you doing? Some people don't even realize what they're doing on the daily because they're just, following the masses, not thinking outside the box, and they're doing the same thing day in and day out. They're on autopilot, I call it. All right, you get in the car, you turn the radio on, you go home, there's nothing happy for you there. You turn the TV on, you're scrolling through your phone, and then you just tell yourself that you're stuck at this job forever and ever, and you go to that unhappy place for, 8 to 12 hours a day. So stillness is very important. Okay, so let's see what else. Wisdom. So you want to gain wisdom in the stillness. And by the way, this is a beautiful card depicting a young person, looks like in a forest around nature, and that's the most peaceful place to be if you want to go to a quiet place and get some wisdom. All right, so these two cards go hand in hand. This is coming from spirit to you. This is spirit telling you exactly what you need to do. Okay, and they tell me what to tell you every step of the way. Everything I say comes from them. I'm almost in a trance when I'm doing the reading, guys. I'm not even thinking about what I'm talking about. It's just coming to me and it comes in fast. Sometimes I'll trip over my words. All right. This is, sometimes I'll say something in a reading that I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I'll see it in an article. I'll see some kind of news broadcast or something later on or the next day that shows me that, wow, I said that yesterday. So it's just confirmation. All right. But here I'm seeing also a young person, guys. So we have to get back to thinking how we did when we were young, when we were still joyful, before we were beaten down by life and, the negativity and the challenges and people putting us down and taking away the magic, right? We used to think life was magical. All right, so we're going to be getting that wisdom back by spending time alone. With that wisdom also comes strength, guys, and here is merriment. So enjoyment. Let's get back to the things like when we were children, right? So that's funny that we have both of these cards together about being young and thinking young again and going back to that time. Not to say you need to act like a juvenile, but finding that joy before people stepped on it and killed it off, right? We can still have fun. We could still be silly. We could still enjoy ourselves. We don't have to act like, any particular way to make others happy. We can be our authentic selves and be silly and happy and find joy in, just being grateful for the things that we have. All right. I also want to go into this deck. It makes it more interesting. Let's go into the angelic deck as well and see what the angels have for us today. So please let us know. Talking directly to the angels, what do you have for my beautiful Aquariuses today? Any specific messages that you want them to have, please, Spirit. Patience, okay? So a lot of us are waiting for something. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. All right. And this beautiful angel is telling us we must have patience. Okay. So we have patience along with hostilities, which is, what a lot of us are going through right now. We're going through a purge. So all the hostilities that we've been experiencing are coming up. past hostilities, present ones, ones from previous lifetimes, right? And the world is looking and feeling like this right now, right? Like we're just dealing with a lot of hostilities everywhere we turn, all right? So they're saying have patience, and this next card is going to be very important, okay? So it's walking away. She's going through this gate. She is leaving some type of place that she is used to, okay? And the look on her face is saying that she might be very happy to be leaving this place. Yeah, so walking away from this, okay, and having patience for what is to come. There's something coming. That's what I'm getting from this layout, guys. There is something big coming. The angels are protecting, and they're telling us to have patience. And interestingly enough, this particular angel looks like she has feathers in her hair. So that reminds me of, you know, something ancient, something that goes way, way back to, you know, the Indians when they were on the land, and they had such knowledge. They had such spectacular knowledge of all things. Um, I'm sure that if we knew this, if we had this knowledge, we would find it to be spectacular. Guys, also, I'm still offering that $15 reading for those interested. You can click on the description below the video. There's also phone readings in there. A lot of people were asking me about phone readings. Um, you know, there's you can get a phone reading with me if you choose. There's something there for everyone, guys, okay? So check it out, and please don't forget to help me out by subscribing and liking and hitting the bell. I really need you guys for that purpose, to help me out on the daily so I can continue doing these daily readings. It helps move the channel. It helps me. All right. So have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow.